Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys. Today we'll take a look again at the euro currency. Mostly because it's very difficult right now to find some clear setup for trading. A bit later I will show you this very short-term setup on the Great British Pound. But right in the beginning, let's talk on the euro currency a bit. So as you can see, market right now is bouncing higher from the support area that we have specified, and we in our weekly research we mostly have come to conclusion that the 110, 111 area will dominate and will become the major level that will clarify the further perspective of the euro currency. Because if market will break through it, it probably will continue action to the downside, and the next destination point will be around 104 lows. Right now market stands in some sort of the sideways consolidation that looks like the channel. On the monthly chart it mostly looks like the flag pattern, and its flag is bearish. That's why that was the one of the factors that we have discussed in weekly research. And right now you see that market has hit 1150 support there. In fact, market right now stands in the confluence support in the daily chart. But in general, all this area is very strong support cluster. It's trend line, major 50%, confluence support, also some weekly pivot, monthly pivot points stand right here. So that will be a really strong support area. And if market will pass through it, what the guarantee that lower levels will hold it? Usually when the market breaks very significant supports, other supports become minor, and hardly they will stop market on the way down. But right now you can see that market moves higher. At the same time, it is not the time yet to speak on a possible reversal and further upward continuation, because trend here on the daily time frame chart is still bearish. And as we said, since market wasn't able to hold retracement on Friday here and to keep the bullish trend on the daily chart, as soon as the daily trend has broken and shifted to the bearish, we can't talk on the possible taking on the long position here until it will not become the bullish again. Because right now the scale of this retracement stands beyond of the daily time frame. It mostly right now stands on the weekly and daily, rather than on daily and intraday as it was on the last week. Because on the last week the trend hold bullish here, was bullish here. That's why we could try to catch the correct level for a possible taking the long position until trend on daily stand bullish. But since trend has been broken, we can't follow this tactic anymore, because to think about the long position we need to see another shift on the trend and right back to the bullish side, or we should get some bullish directional patterns, but right now we do not have any of them. That's why despite on this upward action, we still can't call you for taking the long position right now on the euro currency. Even more, if you'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, you will see that market has started action right here, right around the monthly pivot point of September. Stands very close. Market hasn't tested yet the weekly pivot point in the current week. And take a look. Market has the target is 1618 extension, is around 1050 area. It's very close to the major 50% area and very close to the support line. It's logical to suggest if market has hit this line, probably we could expect some kind of the action down here. As you can see, usually this is compounding action to the downside, two-leg action to the downside. So here we could get something of that sort again. And also market hasn't completed this target. Currently would not see impressive action. Yes, market shows upward retracement, but it's not really very strong. And also guys, take a look that market hasn't broken yet the tendency yet of the lower lows and lower highs. So as you can see, low, 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 high, low, 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 high. Again, right here, market moving high, but it's not has exceeded yet this top and hasn't broken this tendency yet. So if market will break this tendency, well, the chances will increase and possible trend shifting on the daily as well. But right now it hasn't happened yet. So let's see what we will get on the euro currency. So here we do not have much choice. In fact, it's just to wait. We need to context be formed for trading, since here we can't do much. So first, what we could expect is just hitting the target on the 4-hour time frame chart and reaching the major support area around 1080, 1050 level, and after that we could wait for a shift for the trend shifting back to the bullish side again. Only in this case we could try to take long position, or we just need to wait the breakout through this area. In this case we also could be able to take the short position. But right now we can't take short because market stands very close to the support area. It will be difficult to create the trade so that it will provide you the acceptable risk-reward ratio, because market could show very deep retracements, or this could be really volatile action around the strong support area. But you could take the long as well by the reasons that we just have discussed. So that's why all that we could do right now on euro currency is just to wait for the clarity. But still, guys, I will show you just another setup that's on the Great British Pound. It's scalp setup, so it will not acceptable for everybody, but maybe it will work. I do not know currently. So on the daily chart, you see that market, now I'm speaking on the Great British Pound, has dropped significantly and has hit again the confluence support area that we have discussed here when we have talked on the possible bounce up and upward continuation. Here, as you can see, market again stands in the confluence support, and this is also daily oversold. Also, that you can see this former lows that was created previously on the market. If you will drop the time frame to the 4-hour time frame chart, you will see that market also now is forming the double repo buy pattern right around this support area. So excellent thrust down, close above the 3x3, close below, and trying to acceleration lower. But here's some sign of the failure. So market, although it has shown really strong push down, strong thrust, it has been stopped. Market turned to the upside again, and here's the candle that will clarify whether this double repo will be formed or not. So if market will close above the 3x3, in this case the double repo pattern will be confirmed, will be formed, and the target of this pattern will be somewhere around 55.76. The 50% resistance, also the middle of this thrust down. Another utility factor of this useful factor of this double repo is that if it will be formed and it will fail, that will also be the signal but for taking the short position. That's what you could monitor in the short-term perspective until we're waiting what will happen on the euro currency. Well, maybe you will find something of that sort, such sort of the setups on other currencies as well. For example, on the Canadian dollar on hourly chart, you probably also could find the double repo. Maybe on other commodity currencies you also will find something. But that, guys, is mostly the scalp trading opportunities. So not everybody trade such setups. So for the daily traders, for those who expect some clarity on the euro currency, we just have discussed what we should wait for, completing of this target or shift trending to the bullish side again on the daily chart. In this case, we will be able to think about the taking along. That's probably all that we could say right now on the Forex market. Let's see. Let's watch for progress. Let's see what will happen. By the way, guys, yesterday I have posted a very interesting article in the gold thread in our forum. In a PDF format. This is really very tight and clear explanation of the big shifts in the sentiment in the global economy. They stand in relation to the relations between the China and the United States, and is the role of the dollar as the world reserve currency, that right now this role is becoming weaker, the reasons and what the steps are now coming from the emerging markets, from the China, from the other market participants. Very interesting and very clear explanation why the big shifts are coming, and It's in fact what I have talked about, but it was written much better than I have explained. So also, guys, you probably know that yesterday the United States have announced the possible sanctions against China, because they said that from China are coming the different hacking attacks on the trade companies in the United States. So they would like to punish the China for this event. So this really dangerous rhetoric, and it seems that the United States not live in some another world. So if United States will take the sanctions against China, it's very difficult to even imagine what really could happen, and to what backing steps, to what steps this will lead the China in relation to the United States. So it really could be really big turmoil around this. Also, it's another moment that if you'll take a look at the S&P index, and just briefly will show you different markets. So if you'll take a look at the S&P index, you could see that despite this huge oversold, if you will take a look at the weekly charts, better seen, take a look at what has happened. The market deeply oversold, back reaction, and take a look, market against is falling. That's really dangerous event. So a normal retracement market should not fall in such circumstances. This is the normal action in such circumstances, but that action is not quite normal from the technical point of view. It tells that something big stands beyond this recent action on the stock market. That in fact could also hit. We don't know exactly what is really going on. We just could gamble and think about what's really is happening, but really something big stands beside this, and we just do not know the scale of this event. So how really strong it and what consequences it could trigger. But that really tells something. That in fact surely will hit other markets as well. We also already see the big volatility across the board. So just on the crude oil, on the gold market, on the Forex, it's really something is going on. And I personally, I don't really like this very much, what I see right now on the S&P index. So that's been said. In the short-term perspective, we will continue to watch on the euro currency and wait for the clarity. In the short-term perspective, you could take a look also at the Great British Pound. Maybe this trade will work. Let's see. But that's if you would like to do something until you're waiting the euro currency results.